Shout out to everybody. I want to talk to y'all real quick, y'all. I'm thinking about going to that Bad News versus A Ward. Thinking about that. I haven't been to a battle in a minute. Thug life. Shout out to everybody. Now, I do want to say this, though, right? So it looks like the league owner that is putting on the battle between Bad News and A Ward has something to say. He's kind of responding to all of this. I haven't really heard it all the way, so we gonna kind of listen to see what he's talking about. Shout out to him.
All right.
But for those that don't know, Bad News told... He told everything with 100% accuracy. Battle rap is a haven for the snitches. Wait a minute. This has been covered up. Battlers far and wide refuse to talk about this. And when they talked about it, they tried to sweep it under the rug. They tried to act like none of this was a big deal. They got mad at the fans. But if this would have been Easy the Block Captain or A-Verb, everybody would have been going crazy. Bad News not only told, he did an interview. It was almost an interview with Officer T. Ward. He pulled him to the side. He pointed out number 4 with 100% accuracy. He did not want the video to be... He did not want it to be recorded, what he was saying about Mr. Wise. Pulled Officer Wise to the side and point it real quick. 100% accuracy. 100% accuracy. Bad News then goes ahead and he battles Av. The whole world has been watching. What is Bad News going to say to get out of this? Av has protected Bad News in the marketing and promotion of the battle. Av, I'm not dissing you no more. He did. He told Bad News, I am saving you. So he battled Bad News. He had a little bit of the angle, but that's it. He didn't really go crazy. He didn't really try to destroy Bad News. People are debating whether or not Bad News actually won that battle. Bad News, after he snitched and did the battle, he ran off the stage, went in the back with Kid Slade and tried to get Kid Slade in trouble, and he dispatched the officers over and out. Shout out to P. Jeezy with the $2 donation. Don't do it. He gonna jump on you. Bad News told Kid Slade, I think he said something like, I guess we both cops now, or something he said. Kid Slade didn't like that. He went on PSA Reloaded and talked crazy about Bad News and said, don't mention me no more. I don't talk to y'all. Y'all keep mentioning me. Bad News went ahead. I'm sorry. I'm just a blogger. I'm one out of many. I'm about to talk about Cassidy and all that. But Bad News goes on M3S3. He does an interview, making things up, talking about when he was 9 years old, he dribbled better than adults in basketball. He made it sound like they were looking at him for the NBA at 9. He also, I'm not going to say his name, we're just going to call him Bad News, right? So Bad News also said he was 12 years old, driving around in an expedition. I don't know. This is crazy. Bad News tried to tell everybody how tough he was in that interview with M3S3. We reacted to it. The interview got taken down. Not taken down, but copyrighted. I thought Bad Newz told on me for reacting to that. I got mad. I put out a tweet. M3S3, shout out to them. They said that, you know what I mean, they hit Quarter Lab to get that removed. Quarter Lab, I hit Quarter Lab too. I'm cool with people at somebody at Quarter Lab. They ended up removing it. You know what I'm saying? Video is still up. Shout out to them. So Bad Newz, I don't know if he had anything to do with that. But the video is up. We reacted to it. Bad Newz also goes ahead in the interview and he says some interesting things, right? One of the things that he says in the interview is he says that if anybody, he stands on what he said, if anybody wants to bring up the tattletelling, then pretty much they messed up the event because what he says stands, right? Bad Newz is feeling himself. He ended up having a battle with Riggs. And in the battle with Riggs, Bad Newz, people got him winning the first round. I don't think Tattletales can really win rounds in battle rap. But technically, some people got him winning the first. So Bad Newz feels like he's in the clear on this. So Bad Newz is going to go ahead and battle A-Ward. A-Ward said publicly in multiple different forums, he went on PSA podcast, said it's going to get brought up. I think he said on Hip Hop is Real 15 Minutes of Fame, it's going to get brought up. And now he is doing another interview, kind of doubling down on that. A-Ward, right? Loso gets wind of all of this, and Loso got some things to say. Let's go ahead and hear what the league owner is saying about Bad Newz situation.
Be in the building to see if A-Ward can say what he wants.
And now this is all under scrutiny. People wonder whether or not A-Ward can say what he wants to say. Like, this is crazy. A-Ward should be able to say everything. Do I gotta battle Bad Newz? Do I gotta battle him? Hit me up. Give me the right price. Maybe I'll get in the ring. Get the job done since these other battlers don't know how to do it. Just give me 3 months. Write some crazy fire. Put that out. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what he got to say.
46 day in Ohio, man. The road to Geechee, man.
Are y'all prepared for it to go left?
Don't nobody want to hear Daylight. You lost the battle with Rum Nitty. We're not trying to hear you no more. You tricked us.
I'm taking. Pleasure. Nice to meet you guys, man. Now, y'all just put me on VR reality battle rap.
Yeah.
I just got a chance to experience it. Charlie Cliff.
VR reality battle rap. Shout out to them. You know what I mean? I got the Quest 3. You know, I got the Apple Vision Pro, all of that. But let's not talk about VR battle rap right now. We want to get to Bad Newz. Hold on.
Versus Bad Newz. We got Chef Trez versus Uncle Buzz, and Arsenal versus L.I. the Mayor. We got a tournament. It's called the Road to Geechee. We got 4.
So you guys are doing.
So they're the ones that got the tournament, which is the Road to Geechee. Shout out to them.
The Road to Geechee, dope.
Yeah. So we got 4 other MCs that's gonna battle as well. We try to battle Geechee.
That is amazing. I mean, I've been hearing and seeing y'all work without meeting y'all, so it's a pleasure to meet you guys. Love what y'all doing in the culture.
Hey, don't come in here talking about other bloggers, man. Like we not on no blogger drama.
I wanted to ask you this, man. Controversial question. The Bad Newz A-Ward. I spoke to A-Ward. Bad Newz made his statements publicly. What are you guys planning to do as far as that battle?
Nah, I mean, you know, both of these are professional guys, you know what I'm saying? We just spoke to both of them, man. The battle, it is what it is. You know, the battle's gonna go on. Bad Newz is booked, A-Ward is booked, man. April 26th, Dayton, Ohio. It is what it is. We're gonna see what it do, but yeah, them guys are professionals. It's gonna work out.
Bad Newz did say, you know, don't mess up the money. Don't bring up situations, this, that, and the third. He put it out there. Have y'all had the conversation to clear up? Can A-Ward say what he wants?
Man, listen. One thing about it is, man, they're going to battle April 26th.
Okay. So we gotta come to see. All
You
right.
said one thing about it, they're gonna battle April 26th.
All right. Be in the building to see if A Ward can say what he wants.
Hey y'all, don't be believing what people say about bloggers just because a person in a comment is saying something like that. Like, don't do that.
April 26th, Dayton, Ohio, man. The road to Geechee, man.
Are y'all prepared for it to go left?
Man, listen, everything is going to go right.
All right.
He said, I like that. Everything is going to go right. Let's see.
It'll go right. Everything. The whole night is going to go right. So we good.
Okay. No, I appreciate that because I wanted to clear that up, especially for the fans that's flying in that want to be a part of it. It's a major topic in the culture, so I just wanted you guys to, help clear that up.
Somebody, hey, if y'all got questions and stuff, hit the super chat, man.
Yeah. Listen, Dayton, Ohio, April 26th, A Ward versus Bad News. Everything going to go right.
Everything gonna go right.
Everything going to go right.
Man, I appreciate
So
you.
does that mean they talk to Bad News and Bad News is okay with people bringing up him tattletelling?
Guys clearing that up, and I appreciate y'all innovation. Anything else you want to leave for the fans as far as what you guys have going on and the technology you guys are working with?
Nah, just check us out, man. MetaQuest, man. Get you a
I think that's dope how he responded to it. Like, to be
Yeah, you
real,
already know what it is.
that's
Slick.
real dope.
Talk God.
That's dope how he responded to it. He could have took it further, but he didn't. Like, shout out to him. And he's already got these people booked, so it is what it is. All right, let's see. Don't nobody want to listen to Daylight? He got 30. Get this out of here. Daylight trying to come back on hip hop is real with his music. Don't nobody want to hear this, bro. Let's hear what Loso got to say.
The A Ward. I seen recently him and Bad News. It was like a conversation of they're supposed to battle with Newz. Told him he can't use the angle and things like that. You as an MC, how do you feel about that? And you being, A Ward being your brother.
My only problem I've ever had with Loso is that he became too close with my verse. I saw them together too many times. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool. I'm like, it's over, Loso. I'm never going to be over it again. Not that we was friends. You don't hear me shooting my shot at my verse? What is you doing? But shout out to Loso. He got a Tesla too. Shout out to him. Let's listen to what he got to say.
And being in that situation. Yeah, exactly.
I haven't smoked the Newz, bro. I've definitely reached out to him. I haven't smoked the Newz since everything had, came out and whatnot.
Okay.
Yo, he calling you dude, Bad News. He said, I ain't spoke to dude. Yo, y'all got to understand, they was in Bullpen Battle League together, right? And now he calling them dude. He is separating himself from the snitches. He said, oh, I ain't talked to dude. I don't know who that tattletale is.
Yeah, I thought Ward put out a good tweet. It was just like, yo, I'll just send the money back. Because if I don't, you can't tell me what I can't rap about. You know what I'm saying?
Facts! Talk to him, Loso! Talk to his soul! Loso had a very good battle versus Jay, too. Loso went crazy. Loso! That's how you rap! That's how you rap! If Loso keeps rapping like that, I'm telling you, sky's the limit. Shout out to Loso.
And it's not like I'm about to do it in a malicious way. And on top of that, if I don't do the angle, I'm going to look like a punk, right? Like a punk, bunch of people going to be like, what you saw. So,
does it matter even if he was to do it in a malicious way, though? This is battle rap.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. Yeah. I don't. Here's the thing. Here's the truth.
Okay.
And I'm going to just be real. If it was somebody else, Newz, you would have done it. You would have done exactly.
Exactly. Loso's the only one keeping it real. If this was you, Newz, if you were on the opposite end of this, you would be talking about the tattletale. You would be promoting it. Like, bruh, you would be all over this. Like, I agree with Loso. Loso right about that, bro.
What you're telling people to not do, you would have done to somebody else.
Right.
Because it's battle rap. Kid Slade is a perfect example, bro. Like, he's standing there and he knows, even though Kid Slade feels like, yo, y'all took my situation out of context. yo, if you watch him and Nitty, if you watch Twerk, like, and people are hitting him with that switch angle, Kid Slade's just laughing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, say what y'all want to say. I'm still rapping. It is.
Yeah, and shout out to Kid Slade too. Like, he has not allowed that to stop him from battling.
I know who I am. I think that's how Newz is carrying himself. Yo, I know the truth. I didn't do what y'all telling me I did.
Right.
If you're gonna use that, that's fine. I'm gonna just have to adapt to that if you want to stay in the culture. Because unfortunately, we already know how the culture kind of navigates through allegations like this, especially like this. You know what I'm saying? There's already gonna be angles, bro, that all of us get used on, right? Certain battle rap angles. Oh, you lost to this person. You got killed by this person. But then when there's certain things that are like outside of battle rap, you kind of just gotta ask yourself, yo, do I want to stay in the culture? And if I stay in the culture, I have to understand, yo, this is gonna be used against me. So, I mean, if somebody put it this way, I think Newz has every right to feel that way if somebody checked him outside of the venue.
Yeah,
like,
personally or out,
then swing on him.
Right.
Swing, feel that way. But when you're in a sport, and
another thing is too, this is how much of a rap Bad Newz is. So, like, I'm sorry, but so I didn't mean to say that. So A Ward goes ahead and assists with a GoFundMe for Bad Newz to get money in his situation, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, he got hit up and all of that. And so they assist with raising money for Bad Newz. Bad Newz still feels like A Ward can't talk about this. And A Ward was one of the people trying to help you when you was at your lowest. That's crazy, bro. This is how battle rap is a haven for the snitches. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, coming at A Ward like that is insane, bro. It's insane.
If you're in the ring, you can't get mad because the dude is gonna use that against you. We've all used whatever allegations or angles are out there. You know what I'm saying? So, unfortunately, you know, at the end of the day, he's his own man. He's like, you know, and his reasoning was, yo, Good said at one time you can't talk about his daughter. You know what I'm saying?
That's
true. What happened with James. You know, K-Shawn said,
yo, how weak of a battler are you? Well, Good said that you can't talk about his daughter, so you can't talk about me. Like, what? First of all, I'm not mad at, like, Good's situation is different. You know what I'm saying? He don't want some random guy like talking crazy about his daughter. That's different. You know what I mean? Like, so, and you know, I feel like, yo, if you talk about my daughter, I'm a pop off on you. I'm not really mad at that. Y'all mad at that? I'm not mad at that. I rock with Goods on that. I'm sorry, I do. But when you out here tattletelling, I think that's a whole different situation. I'm sorry. I think it is. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Don't be trying to say, oh, well, Goods did this. It's different. And Goods is even now like, no, you can say whatever you want to say. You know what I mean? Like, that's like Bad Newz. You cannot compare the two.
Talk about, like, there was other battlers who have already had stipulations.
Right.
And Newz is like, yo, I'm not the first battler to do that. So that was his rebuttal, right? He was like, yo, I'm not messing up the money. If I've already told you to not talk about that, you're choosing to mess up the money.
Right.
But unfortunately, that's just not how the culture works, bro. And I think he knows that too. So we'll see what happens. I think Ward had already said, he already made an announcement like, yo, if you got to let me know, because if that's the case, I just won't do the battle. So.
And even with those examples with Shine, Goods, people afterwards, Cassidy spoke about his daughter.
Hitman,
you know what I'm saying? So yeah, exactly. Hitman went. You know what I'm saying with K-Shine. So it's a tricky, interesting situation.
Yeah, because you're gonna get people to do that. But
how would you carry it if you were told that you're a battle rapper or you was in an A-Ward situation? How would you carry it? And Newz is your man.
Yeah. I mean, I'm an angler, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I like. Yesterday, I'm just an angle puncher. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're literally stripping me, and it's not like, put it this way. I would say this though. Let's say somebody came to me. Let's say they came to me, and I don't know what they said. I think it was Twerk or Geechi who said that, like, the guys had, like, sent them the paperwork. Let's say they came to me, I wouldn't use that.
Gotcha.
But I also wouldn't have done it with Adi Boom. I also wouldn't have done it with like, just me personally.
But if it's out there publicly,
but if it's already
fair game.
Yeah, like Kid Slade. Like, if I battled Kid Slade tomorrow, I mean, I would have to go ahead and, you know, I wouldn't do it the same way. I wouldn't have the same angle as like a Twerk or somebody, right? Because I'm coming from a different perspective.
Right.
But I would put some bars together.
Right,
and
right.
So same way people do whatever, you know, like drinking, right? It's like, oh, I tell people all the time, like, bro, I'm not a drunk. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. You're one this time. You know what I'm saying? So it's just an angle, and I think Newz, unfortunately, like I said, he needs to make a decision that moving forward, yo, if I'm gonna stay in this culture, this is what I'm gonna tolerate. This, like, I gotta tolerate this, or hey, you know what? Then no, I'm just not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not gonna deal with whatever. And so, but I think he'll get over it. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll figure out a right way to navigate through the culture and see what's up. So we'll see.
Yo, Loso, appreciate you. Anything?
Yeah, get out the ring if you can't handle the heat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Loso.
Yeah, you already know this.
Keeping
Slick
it real.
Talk God.
On that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it. I don't know. I might have to change the title. I got the title as Loso went off. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Loso. He was kind of respectful though. All right, so Cassidy is bombing on everybody. Now I knew so Cassidy messaged me. What was it? A couple days ago, and I'm like, oh, something about to go down. Whenever Cassidy messages, something's about to go down, right? He's about to go off on somebody. I don't know. So he ends up dropping this. Now, I will say this. If you are watching the playback, this song might not be on here on the playback, right? Because copyright and all of that. But I do want to hear it with y'all. You know what I mean? So let's listen to this.
That is the get the feelings for really doing that shit. Cassidy.
Okay, let's fast forward this.
Men get decked in the poker in the neck. But I be high, I can't do it sober.
The Cassidy I wanted to bump heads with.
Before we get started, did y'all think Cassidy went crazy? Let's listen.
I ain't seen him.
I'm the general, so salute a soldier. I overdo it, then I do it over. But I be high, I can't do it sober. I used to move poker and stretch it out like it do yoga. Sitting on soft, new sofa like the two jokers. Men get decked in the poker in the neck. I interject, cut.
All right, Easy. I want Easy to block Captain to respond to him. Because Cassidy been going crazy.
Right in through skin and flesh. Everybody life ended death, but you can't renege shook and get a kid book that was in your set. I'm finna bet that went over some heads, but the spade players called it like a pass niggas in the set. Some niggas stressed cause they fam living in the jacks. When I'm blessed, spot gotta finish deck and spinning steps. Some in invest, some in this up, some in depressed. I am God tier, this is God here in the flesh. In school I was never incorrect.
I'm God here. This is God here, and I'm in the flesh.
Had intellect, but like the fighter was sharp as the knife in my desk. I'm high-headed with a cold heart in my chest. Pack a ghost strap, no metal detector can detect. Who I'ma finish next? Niggas recommending Rex, thinking like it might be a murder because they cannot guess. He could get dragged on stage like he friends with X. Rex slam his hat cause he capping, I never been impressed. I'ma slam his hat like that.
Rex slammed his hat like he was capping. I never been impressed.
With his head in it next. After having birth, he gon' have to work on his image next. He looked pregnant after birth, he gotta get his rest. But I pray the nurse did her best and his first kid is blessed. That nigga Rex sent the threat on the internet. It wasn't indirect. If we tussle his double chin get checked. He should go on a diet, get in the gym and sweat. He been a mess to drop the weight Ozempic, what he gotta take. He be in Harlem, but his stomach somewhere out of state. I seen Rex tangle, that square nigga is out of shape. Listen, he in a position.
Yo, he going in on Rex stomach. So, but I will say Rex can rap, bro. Like, so I want to hear Rex's response to this.
He can't get out of safe, and that shit sticking out his face, looking out of place. I'm a big star, he just taking up a lot of space. AR, long as a monkey bar could drop a A. This punishment he cannot escape. I'm punching raps. Rex ain't punching back, he can't do a jumping jack. I battle, but I rather punch than smack. Rex play a lot, but since Rex weigh a lot, he can't jump for jack. I could get that man jumped and jack. The gun I bust like a tummy tuck. Dude could lose stomach fat. Randy wasn't at the corner store pumping crack. Boy only went to the corner store for a bunch of snacks. I used to wear big chains that could hunch your back. Every day was in my bag eating like a lunch I packed. For
What y'all think? Come on, Rex. Drop that heat.
goon, it's a bunch of rats. But God bless the soul of every lifer that don't expect parole. He don't need the beef, all he need to eat is some vegetables. And he still need a treadmill to get some breath control. He should breathe easy, KRS his nose. Him and that boy that pour liquor in his mouth is bisexual.
All right, Rex, you gotta go crazy. He talking reckless, Rex.
To pay to have sex with hoes, and the naked truth is when he next to hoes, they be fully dressed in clothes. He trying to play this reckless role, but it's not convincing. The one that's in the head boss, so I got extensions. Not to mention all of this loot that I got to make, but I gotta mention these niggas shoot and cooperate.
Yo, I'm not mad at a battle between Rex and Cassidy now. I'm not mad at that because, you know, Cassidy got a lot of stories about him battling back in the day, and different people co-signed a lot of stuff. And Rex has a lot of people like co-signing like his history and battling, you know. And Rex, you could argue, is on Mount Rushmore now, so it would be cool to see that battle, to be real.
It's a lot of jigs for guap to make in this pigsty. If you get high, my dope the color of fish fry. My click sell fish scale without the fish eyes. You traffic dope, leave your bag of smoke and let your bitch drop. Rex strict drop, he ain't never let a brick fly. Tape it to a white chick thigh and make that bitch fly. Mook just was at my studio and bought some chicks by. Them ladies that I met, breasts smaller than Rex tit size. I did a song with
Yo, Cassidy funny, bruh.
Fabulous, Jada kissing with Newz, classics, and that fat bitch that I ain't lit lies. This guy want a problem, right? He from Harlem, right? He'll get shot in Harlem quick like Eddie in Harlem Nights. All the thoughts I popped in Harlem Nights. Back in the days for the packs of the haze, I paid the Harlem price. I would drive from Philly and get the Harlem like in 2 hours flat and bring sour back from Harlem Height. You know who really reppin' Harlem Ice? It's T-Rex fraudulent ice shine different under Harlem lights.
Nah, bruh.
From Harlem Height, you know who really reppin' Harlem Ice. It's T-Rex fraudulent ice shine different under Harlem lights.
All right, so Cassidy getting in his bag now.
Right, but not on my level. Come on, it's levels. Wait, he should pump his brakes, keep his sneak on the pedal. He gassed up, I get masked up. I'm drawing the metal. On God, if I'm on demon time, put it on the devil. Some beef gon' get settled, some beef never die. Some might attempt to be the best, the rest never try. Instead of cry, I'd rather stay hydrated. Why fake it? Most eyes dilated and never dry. I wouldn't say that I don't never cry, cause I never lie. And I'm aware when you tears to protect your eyes. My ratchet is straight shooter, but to protect the guys, she a wet up a pussy nigga, I guess she bi. If a man plan to testify, them letter boys probably give you 25 like the letter Y. The 25th alphabet is the letter Y. Use your ears, you could do years, you writing letters, why? All my lines on point like the letter I. That probably plane flew overhead, just let it fly. That pregnant guy gon' be mad when I drop this shit. Rock Cody, but they told me Av should've blocked this shit. I never ratted on Av because I'm not a bitch. Plenty niggas ratting, I just brag that I'm not a snitch. Easy to block, got mad when I dropped the disc, but he ain't respond, it's sad. Rim just swapped and switch. Tay-Rock just want
Yo.
in the bag before he gotta quit. But I heard the chick that he bagged really not a chick. I got a gift and it's contagious, I got him sick. Flow so hot it burnt my top and my bottom lip. Rex claimed to be in the gang, but that's a crock of shit. You over 30 when you start rolling 60, you not legit. That imposter crip need a crip keeper for popping shit. Pause. His head get blew off the 40 Glock a crip. I stopped in Big U neighborhood the politic, and he bought up Surf, not Rex, cause Rex not a crip. I got a stick and he could get his crown chakra hit. I'm a rider, but not an Uber driver, my chopper lit. It's not a myth, that nigga Rex capping. But when the nigga crash out, what next happen? Rex happen. And it's easy to catch Rex slacking. But if I pull up where he live, what next happen? Deaths happen.
All right, what y'all think about it in the comment section before I get out of here? All right, so somebody said, Cass, make you just listen, man. And then Al Money said that was fire. Mr. West said shots fired. Long Beach said Cass is fire. Ripples laughing. CEO said nah, Cass, this ain't it for a diss record. And then Keyshawn Wilson said cause he not a crip. Rios World said the Big U bar fire. Firstborn said bars. Humble King said shake my head. Philly Talk TV said bars. Keyshawn Wilson said Cass 1-0. Extendo said bars is back. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. And then somebody said it sounds outdated in 2025. Cass said class don't miss. It'll be interesting for them not to respond to it. You know what I mean? But because, you know, Cassidy prides himself on being an energy, and it's like, yo, he giving that energy out. So it's going to be whether or not somebody responds to it. But shout out to Respect VA. He's a member on the channel. Appreciate y'all. But this going on members only. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? I don't know. I might let this out in the public. I don't know. But shout out to everybody. Come and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Bad news. Told 100% accuracy. Battle rap is a haven for the snitches. I'm out, y'all. Peace.